the mother of all conspiracies.
I believe Muhammad did exist. I'm what you might call a Muhammad realist, as are most of you in here, apparently. I believe there was a man called Muhammad who claimed to be a prophet and who started a religion called Islam. Robert, by contrast, doesn't believe Muhammad existed. Robert is what you would call a Muhammad myther or Muhammad mythicist. I'll let Robert explain his own position, but Muhammad mythers often believe that some later Arab ruler invented Muhammad in order to start a new religion. I call this view MOACT, which stands for the mother of all conspiracy theories.
Oh no, Robert Spencer said that Muhammad might not have existed. Call to the fact checkers? Like the heretic bonfire? According to David Wood, that's not just a damn idea, but that's the mother of all conspiracies. So mother, well, you wonder who is the husband and the kids of this mother. But anyway, the alpha, the queen bee, the big bang of bad takes. Here's the thing about the conspiracy theories though. You wait 10 years. Actually now, you need to wait less than 10 years. And half of those so-called crazy ideas, they grow up, put on a suit, walk into the government hearings, and bring the receipts. So, if the denying of Muhammad's existence is the mother, let me show you her kids. That they used to be mocked, banned and dismissed. People used to make fun of it. But now, they are just called history. They are just called reality. So, here's the example of one of the conspiracy theory that turned up to be history. The CIA wouldn't drag people to run mind control experiment. Yeah? Tell that to MK Ultra. 1950s to 1970s. The CIA ran secret LCD experiments on Americans. Students, prisoners, psycho patients. No consent, no warning at all. Just chemicals and clipboards. This is not just a conspiracy theory. This is proper file, declassified now. Here is another conspiracy theory. It turned out to be history as well as reality now. Remember, doctors would never kill their own patients, except they did. From 1932 to 1972, the US government let hundreds of black men die of syphilis. No treatment, no explanation, just observation. For science. Fast forward today. In Canada, Belgium, the Netherlands, now the England. Doctors euthanize people for depression, autism, loneliness, poverty, even just being tired of life. And they call it compassion. And they bill to the government. Doctors would never kill their patients. They already have. And now they are just rebranding it. Here is another conspiracy theory. Now it is again history as well as reality. The government spies on its citizens? Oh no, that's just paranoid. That's Cold War paranoia. Nope, that's COINTELPRO. The FBI spied on people like Martin Luther King, infiltrated the Black Panthers, sent suicide letters, sabotaged activists. All illegal, all denied, all true. But that was just beta testing, right? Now, everyone is under the lens. London, most CCTV in the West, yet we still cannot find the criminals. China, facial reconciliation social credit. Canada, AI watches your tweets. Joining the COVID, GPS lockdowns, drones and apps. COINTELPRO was the beta. This is the final release. And you don't need to be activist anymore. All you need is smartphone and an opinion. Here is another conspiracy theory. Turned out to be true and we live in it now. Mass immigration causes problem. Oh no, that's just nonsense we were told. Then come along to 2015, New Year's Eve. 1,200 plus women sexually abused, harassed. Sweden became Europe's rape capital. France, Germany, Belgium, England. Problems after problems, and it's increasing. And this is not just from the blogs, but it is from the mainstream sources. Immigration wouldn't destabilize the West. Go and tell that to victims. Here is another conspiracy theory that turned out to be true. Grooming gangs in the United Kingdom. We were told that's just racist far-right conspiracy. Until it wasn't. Rotherham, Rochdale, Telford, Newcastle, and list of cities goes on. Hundreds, thousands of white British girls are being raped, put into the prostitution, tortured by Muslims from Pakistan. They are abused for decades. Police turned blind eye. Social services turned blind eye. Government turned blind eye because they didn't want to be called racist. They didn't want to be called Islamophobe. Therefore, they allowed these hundreds, thousands of white girls. Sadly, they are not even sure about the numbers to be abused. BBC has reported, Home Office reported, and it happened. Conspiracy? No. Just a cowardness and stupidness in a government uniform. Another conspiracy theory turned out to be true, and we lived under it. Big tech censorship, not a glitch. Shadow banned? No. It is just the algorithm, you were told. Then Elon Musk bought Twitter, and Twitter files dropped. Turned out blacklists were real. Political censorship was coordinated. The government had to decide what got removed, especially for COVID, elections, as well as other files linked with the people who are in power. It was not accident. It was all strategic. Here is another conspiracy theory. Turned up to be reality, and David Wood is very much aware of it. No one will ever leave Islam. No one will ever walk out of Islam. Apostasy is just myth, we were told. Really? Tell that to ex-Muslims who are risking everything to follow Lord Jesus Christ. From Iran to Turkey, from Yemen to England, from Saudi Arabia to Europe, from Indonesia to USA, from Algeria, from UK. Thousands of them are leaving Islam. Tsunami is happening. And it's getting very, very powerful. Just turn your head around. Actually, you don't need to turn your head around, David Wood. You are very much aware that those conspiracy theories become reality because you played big part of it. So here's the bottom line. Let me just sum up. CIA's acid trips. Tick. It's true. Doctors are letting people die intentionally. Tick the box. That's true. FBI blackmailing people. Tick the box up. That's true. You are being watched by government. CCTV cameras in everywhere. Tick the box. It wasn't conspiracy. It is reality. Big tech censorship. Yep, that happened. That's tick the box again. Grooming gangs are covered up. Yep, tick the box. Yep, that turned out to be true too. Muslims are leaving Islam. Yes, tick the box. That turned out to be true as well. But someone says, such as Robert Spencer says, what if Muhammad never exists? And now, that's too crazy? Really? If this is the mother of all conspiracy theories, I am afraid to tell you that she's got very, very big family. There are many more members of this family, these baby conspiracies. I didn't even bring it up. You've got daddy, you've got lots of more babies. But I am sure you are very much aware of them. And judging by the history, she might be the next. So, stay logical or stay gullible.